Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to week number 2, day number 3 of commercial diving school. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you enjoyed, and leave any comments or questions so I can address them in the next video. So let's jump right into the video. First we had breakfast, and they only had about eggs and corned beef hash. It was okay. Then we jumped into morning muster, 8 a.m. Straight after muster, we headed to the classroom, and all day we did a course called PEC Safety. I think another name is Safe Gulf, Safe Land course. And basically what that is we were told that for companies, especially offshore companies, they need you to get certain certifications, and this is one of those certifications. It's something that, because I think what happens is before they can have you do anything, they need to send you to a bunch of courses. You don't pay for anything, they pay for all of it, but the fact is they still need you to get all those certifications. And what we were told is this one is one that they would need to send you to, but they're knocking down a step by already sending you to this course, or sending you through the course, or giving you the course already, which makes you more desirable for wherever you're going. So I don't know if other schools do this course. I was just told that we will be more desirable because we have this course already done, because this course has, on average, we were told, about a $500 value. So basically, if you go to a diving company, or when I go to a diving company and I already have this course done, the HR representative of that company is going to say, like, out of all these candidates, I will have this certification already done. So they can basically save the company money, which would make me more liable to get hired. So the course was all day. You get a thin booklet, and the course has 5 modules in it, and at the end of each module you take a test. And after each module we took a break, and the tests were actually pretty easy. I actually aced all of them. In total, all of the test questions totaled 135, and I think I only got 2 wrong. So out of 135 questions, I got 133 right. So I was pretty happy with that, especially because our first test on safety, we did horribly. And I remember I told you guys I would give an update on our first test, how we failed it and everything, and only 5 people out of 25 passed. They actually put out the list of people that have to retake tests, and our class wasn't on it. So that's kind of an update on that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they're doing about it. I don't know if they're fixing the problem and just regrading them and then going from there. But as far as I know right now, we're not doing a retake. So hopefully they'll give us more information tomorrow, but I just wanted to update y'all on that. But anyway, back to this PEC safety course. It was kind of death by PowerPoint. It was a pretty boring day. We literally were each taking a turn reading off the slide. We would pull up a slide, and then one person would read, and then we go to the next guy, okay, read the next slide, and then you would fill out the workbook that they give you. And then once you got to the end of the module, you would take the test, and then we would take a break, and then we would rinse and repeat that process until we went to lunch. And then, so for lunch today, it was pulled pork sandwiches and potato salad. They had beans, and they always have bow tie pasta salad. I always get it. They always make it every day, but I get the bow tie pasta salad every day because I just like pasta salad and potato salad and all that kind of stuff. And then today they had grape flavored Kool-Aid, which I thought was cool. Then after lunch, we returned back to the course. They did say that this course is supposed to take 2 days, and we knocked it out in 1 day, but it took the whole day, but we did it. And so I don't know if you guys have ever taken a course like that where it's like a 2-day thing or 3-day thing and you knock it out all at once, but it's a super good feeling because you don't want to be stuck doing super boring stuff for way too long. So that was pretty awesome. I would say, so all of the stuff is on safety. It's like harnesses, ladders. There's even stuff about like if you're offshore working on the oil rigs, there's going to be a lot of debris thrown off, by accident. And it's like, one section was don't, litter and make sure you don't, because there's OSHA violations for if anything gets lost over the side, because that could result in hazards for marine life or vessels or washed up on shore. So there was almost everything in this safety thing about safety. And I would say that the biggest thing I picked up from this, because it was all so much self-explanatory and all stuff I pretty much knew. Like, I mean, one thing that I didn't know was that if you set up a ladder, you're supposed to, like, say you have a building and then you have a tall ladder. The ladder is supposed to extend at least 3 feet above that building. So here's the building, here's the ladder. It's supposed to be at least 3 feet above, so that when you walk up and you step onto the roof, that you step to the side and it's not, the ladder's not at the very tip of the building, and then you go to step off and then the ladder goes flying and you might fall or whatever. It was basically all of that kind of stuff. And although I didn't know that, I feel like the biggest takeaway from this whole entire like safety course was something called crystalline silica. Some of you may have heard of this, but it's basically, I forget what the exact definition is, but it has to do with particles in the air. And how I remembered it was it has something to do with like for example, if you're grinding like concrete and concrete creates that like dust, it could get into your lungs because you breathe it in. And then somebody said it was like hooks, like tiny little microscopic hooks that get hooked into your lungs, and then years later you'll die. So I mean, that's something I really didn't know. And I actually heard of a case of that happening at my old job. We had 2 electricians. They were both brothers, and I remember one coming out and doing a couple jobs, and then I didn't see him for a while, and then I saw his brother and I'm like, hey, how's so and so, how's your brother? And he was like, he passed away. And they're like, we think it has something to do with like the work he was doing, so I think that's what it was that or something like crystalline silica that got trapped into his lungs and ended up killing him years later. And what they said was that it might not kill you right away, or you might do a job 5 years ago, but the fact that it got into your lungs 5 years ago and you stopped 5 years ago, it kills you like 5 years later. So it's like you don't even have to continue that work. You could have just done it and you're already, close, on your way to death. So, I mean, I thought that was mind blowing, but sorry about that. I just wanted to touch on the schedule a little bit because I thought I would update you guys on what we're going to be doing, and I know kind of sort of what we're doing tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow we're going to be doing first aid stuff, so stay tuned for that. I'll let you know what we're going to be doing, and I think we're finishing up first aid and CPR on Friday, and we're jumping into physics at the end of the day. So what I was told is it's going to be a little math in the physics, but I was told it's going to be easy. So whatever it is, it's going to be easy. So, I mean, I hope so. I personally like physics, so we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you have a good one. Peace.